It has been years that I have been topping off my tanks by hand, and I'm finally about to set up an auto top off. We're gonna be setting one up on the Reef Casa 12-gallon tank. Shout out to Reef Casa for sending me out this awesome backpack auto top off. It's going to fit right in the back here and hopefully look pretty seamless. And then for the actual auto top off pump, we went with this guy, which is actually an Amazon auto top off. I know what you're thinking. It's probably not a great idea. However, I was gonna go with one of the more expensive ones. The smaller ones were still like around $150 for like a tank this size. But I was reading the reviews on there too, and there was still a couple of them that said, you know, it overflowed my tank and whatnot. This one also had a couple. I figured why not try the cheaper one if I was gonna try anything, and you know, maybe it's just, maybe, I don't know what, but we're gonna give it a shot because this guy was, I think, $55 to $60. Hopefully it works out. I also think that I read, I'm not sure if it's this exact same one, but it was like the same internals or something, so it was kind of just different manufacturer packaging. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but again, I figured it was worth a shot. This backpack holds 2 gallons of water. I personally am not going to put all 2 gallons of water just because I don't fully trust this yet. So I'll maybe put like, you know, half a gallon to kind of start testing it out and make sure everything is going smooth, and then I'll consider, you know, filling it more, which I don't even think I need to fill it because I could probably use a gallon on this tank for maybe like 2 weeks to a month, so it's really not necessary for me to put that much in there. I don't mind checking it, you know, once a week or once every other week and just making sure it's good. It's just that every other day kind of topping it off, or you know, 2-3 times a week, that is, I'm trying to avoid. I have been out of town a lot working on the house remodel, so I'm trying to do everything possible to make the tanks less work for my mom. She says she doesn't mind, but I still want to make it the least amount of work possible, and not having to top off this tank is just one less thing she has to do. So this thing is really freaking sleek, and I am all here for it. Holds 2 gallons of water, and it's the exact width of the tank, so it should flow nicely. Come on. Boom. Also has this nice lid on it. Wow. Oh, and then this way you could see how much water is in there. That's nice, good thinking there. By the way, guys, you could use the code DREAMSTATE for 5% off your order on reefcasa.com. That's for all this kind of stuff. For the tanks as well, this is a Reef Casa 12-gallon, but they have all different sizes and shapes and all that good stuff. The issue here is that with this size of table, it's gonna have to be like pushed all the way to the front, which I don't absolutely love, but I was considering putting it here on the side, like slid back in the side, since this is a reflection anyway, but then you wouldn't be able to see the corals this way. So now I just gotta try to slowly move the tank out and hope that everything doesn't go all over the place. I'm kind of scared. It's on the mat. Oh no, the mat's not moving with it. Crap. Slight change of plans. So I have a water change later this week anyway. I'm just gonna set it up on the side for right now, and then we'll put it to the back when I do the water change, because I'll have 50% less water in it. Now let's see what this guy's all about. Ta-da! Look how tiny it is. So small. And has the 2 little sensors there. I was also thinking maybe people's sensors got like salt and they weren't cleaning them, so that's why they weren't triggering or something. Possibility, I don't know, but something to consider to make sure when you're doing your water changes to clean off the little sensors. And it's got this little start stop button here. Cutest little pump ever to put in the reservoir. Comes with line. Boom boom. And I'm guessing this is just to clip the wire on there. By the way, guys, I was gone for 2 weeks, and the new coral in the tank, pretty much all of them have been doing great. Look how fluffy this hammer got. It is loving life in there. I do still have the algae issue going on with a bunch of hair algae, some cyano, so I do have to check if they got the trochus snails in this week to try to get that under control. Surprisingly, the green slimer is still alive, which I'm not gonna lie. I came back and was super surprised that there was still green on that guy. So that is good. Leather's doing awesome, and the only other guy that didn't, oh, actually there's 2 that did not do well. So the pink Ghani has not fully opened up. Green one is doing awesome, but the pink one never showed up, which kind of sucks because it would look nice there, but I just kind of blew it off a little, and we'll see if it comes out. I don't know, it's so weird. It's literally right next to his brothers and sisters, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but at least the green one looks nice. The pink diamond and green agave zoas look fantastic. They're all doing really good. Look how many polyps are showing up on this guy over here. Really nice. Once again, though, the obsidiarian or whatever, it didn't make it. I don't know why. It just doesn't like my tank. That's the second frag that I've tried to put in here, and it doesn't do good. All the other zoas are doing good as well, so I don't know what is up with that one. Something else pretty cool has been happening. I think it's Captain Blackfin, but he sleeps inside of the white zombie zoas. Meanwhile, our little guy Gizmo just sleeps on top of the rock. Literally, like, right here, he just lays down and sleeps on top of the rock. Look, there he goes. He wants to show off for you guys. He loves it in there. On the sensor, I guess you want to have the water right in between those little peaks, because the top one is the anti-overflow, and then the bottom one is the low sensor. So I guess when it drops below this guy, it will ding, 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 fill, and then when it hits that guy, it should stop. Keyword should. Dang, this thing is sleek looking. Look at that. Looks freaking awesome. Cool design, that's why I went for this one. Get this guy onto here. Apparently this version has multiple like fail safes in place. It has the, you know, the low-high sensor, and then it has something that it will stop if it goes up to 6 EFTs, which EFTs are extended time filling technology, I guess, whatever that is. Which is it going from low to high. So if it goes 6 cycles over that, it apparently stops to avoid the pump running dry or overfilling by a sensor malfunction. And then there is an alarm that goes off if it does go past the 6 times and the low sensor hasn't been reached. So that way you would know that your water level is low and you could top off the reservoir. We gotta put this check valve on to help eliminate it like back siphoning. I'm guessing this little red arrow is to say to have that side down, which is a little risky because that's not the most sticky sticker on there, I think. And then, so this guy would then be pointing down like, you see, I'm gonna take the sticker off and hopefully I don't mess up the direction. Okay. Nice and snug fit there. And then we'll just drop this guy on this side. Yeah. Like so. Hopefully that's the right way. If not, we'll have to switch it around, but yeah. Drop this guy in the back here now. It even comes with a little piece of Velcro that you could put on this guy to mount it. Right there. Boom. That way that stuff can go in the back too. Looking legit. This is the spot where I look if my tank needs water or not. I usually just fill it up to that line there. So this is probably where I'm just gonna have all of this stuff topping off as well, just to make it all easy. So we're looking at something like that now, making sure that that guy is out of the water. And then this little guy is the last one we have to set up. Hopefully the magnet is strong enough. So I'm gonna drop this guy over here. Go a little bit higher. Yay, it is. Awesome. So let me get this guy up to the level that I put it, and then I'm gonna have to adjust that guy. I think he's too far down right now. This thing says to put it right at the center or just a hair below it, but not more than a centimeter below it. Actually, we're looking pretty good. We're right on the low part at the bottom. I'm gonna leave that. Then connect the pump, water, and check valve as shown. Boom, got all this set up already. I guess let me put some water in here. Ooh, sketchy. Alright, I think that's enough leeway for testing purposes, you know. Hopefully it's not enough water to completely, you know, nuke my tank if something does go awry. Plugged it in, got some crazy lights going on. It says press and hold the button on the controller for a few seconds until you hear a DD sound to initiate the device initializing process. It's recommended to keep the water surface still during initialization if possible. That's the other reason I put it back there, just because there's very little water movement back there compared to like if I was to put it in my tank, you have the flow. I guess let's see if we hear a DD. Here we go. That wasn't like how they wrote it. But it's red now. Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. I think that means it's topping off. I don't see no water coming through the tube yet. Oh, maybe this thing's on wrong. Come on, water. I believe in you. Nothing yet. I guess this is the initialization process where the big transformer M does its thing. It doesn't say how long the initialization process is. Okay, so this part should go up into the tank, right? So the water comes from the pump into the tank. Alright, take two, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, initializing. Please work. Let's go! And it stopped where it was supposed to. Heck yeah, dude. So basically everything depends on that little guy working as it's supposed to. And that's a little sketchy. But it did stop right where it was supposed to. With precision. Sometimes you just gotta take risks to better situations. And I guess this is one of those, you know? It's a little risky, but ultimately it should, keyword should, make my reef tank experience more enjoyable with less maintenance on my end and my mom's end. Top for this guy, we'll go over here and all those little pieces can fit out this little nice little hole, nice and snug, looking clean. I am super excited to give this setup a shot. I'll have a link to the auto top off in the description below, and remember 5% off at reefcasa.com using code DREAMSTATE at checkout. Thank you to the team over at Reef Casa and Fragbox for sending out this backpack reservoir. It is the perfect size for the Reef Casa 12-gallon tank. I will keep you guys posted on the auto top off. Hopefully it's all good news that I am able to report back and there are no issues with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Later.